Tonight, keeping them honest, both sides are either doing just that, playing politics, or having played politics with it in the past, or trying now to explain it away. Let's start with President Obama. Here's White House spokesman Jay Carney this afternoon.
We cannot play chicken with the economy in this way. It's just too darn risky. It's not appropriate.
Too risky, not appropriate. Here's Senator Obama on March 16, 2006, explaining why he was voting against raising the debt ceiling then. Washington is shifting the burden of bad choices, he said, today onto the backs of our children and grandchildren. America has a debt problem and a failure of leadership. Americans deserve better, he said. I therefore intend to oppose the effort to increase America's debt limit. So that's 180 degrees opposite from his position now. And here's how spokesman Robert Gibbs explained when the question first came up back in January.
The president used it to make a point about
friends believe that increasing our debt by almost $800 billion today and more than $3 trillion over the last 5 years is the right thing to do. They should be upfront about it. They should explain why they think that more debt is good for our economy. How can the Republican majority in this Congress explain to their constituents that trillions of dollars of new debt is good for our economy? How can they explain that they think it's fair to force our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren to finance this debt through higher taxes? That's what it'll have to be. Why is it right to increase our nation's dependence on foreign creditors? They should explain this. Maybe they can convince the public they're right. I doubt it. Because most Americans know that increasing debt is the last thing we should be doing. After all, I repeat, the baby boomers are about to retire. Under the circumstances, any credible economist would tell you we should be reducing debt, not increasing it. Democrats won't be making arguments to support this legislation, which will weaken our country. Weaken our country. We're being asked to do what shouldn't be asked of us, to increase the debt to almost $9 trillion. I hope everyone walking down to these desks today will understand what they're doing to our country. On this side of the aisle, we know. Thank you, Madam President.